Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to be doing a little Q&A. I asked questions on Facebook and Instagram and I'm going to just answer those questions. So let's get started. So first I'm going to take questions from Instagram. Like similar, so I kind of just merged them all into one. The main question everywhere was, how is Denmark? And it's been great. There's a lot of cool stuff. I don't really know how to explain things, but it's been great. There's lots of cool places to visit. Everything's super close. So yeah, that's basically how Denmark is. I don't really know how to explain it any differently. Next question is my favorite part of Denmark. I don't really have a favorite part. I mean, I really like exploring, but like I don't really have a favorite part of Denmark. And also one I've been getting a lot is a school all about it. So I'm going to the school that it's actually not my neighborhood school, but it has the receiving classes. So I'm doing the receiving classes and that's been great. There are a couple kids who speak English, but not very well. The teachers, they all speak to me in Danish so that I can learn it faster, which is great. It's a little hard, but you know, I'm not really worried about the academics right now as much as learning Danish, so that's okay. And yeah, the teachers, I have two teachers, a boy and a girl, and they switch off classes like different, so they teach different things. And oh, the thing I hate though is in PE, we have to take a shower afterwards, and I've never done this ever before, and it's just a big shower room and you all have to strip down. Ugh, I haven't done it yet because we had to skip it last time, so I'm actually kind of nervous for that because it just makes me feel very uncomfortable. So I don't know how to feel about that. Now that was basically all of Instagram, so now we're gonna go over to Facebook and look at some questions from there. First question is, again, what does my school look like? I mean, the school, what does the school look like? It looks like just a big, like, there's like different courtyards and stuff, and it's just like a big thing, and then there's like 7th, 8th, and 9th graders, and then there's like little kids, and then the middle kids over there. It's just all over the place. Next is what classes I'm taking. I just have a bunch of random subjects. I don't really know. I mean, I have like Emna, which is just subject, so it can change depending, and then I have English and Danish, and that's basically it. So like Emna is like history, math, and then I have math, and it's just a lot of different things. Next is, do I understand the language? In class, again, I don't really understand it, but if I really have a question, I can just ask it. And how am I getting help? Well, how I get help is I just ask her, like sometimes I just say, "Jeg forstår ikke," and I don't understand, and or I just say, "Jeg forstår lidt," and then they kind of help me sometimes in English, or they just do it in Danish more and slower so I can understand it. How far away is the ice skating rink? Yeah, Princess is taking kind of lessons in a way. She's taken one lesson, but we haven't really kind of kept with it, and the ice skating rink's not too far away, just a little bit. Our baseball season, what is the baseball season? Fall, rain. Booney hasn't really gotten into lessons baseball yet, so we're not sure. We haven't really looked at that. Weather this week seems like there is a lot of rain from what I'm seeing. Do you guys ride your bikes in the rain to school? Are you soaked? Yes, we ride our bikes in the rain, we come home drenched, and then we just take warm showers. It's the warm showers after being in the rain is amazing. Next question is, have you tried any new foods? If you have, what is your favorite? As I kind of said in the last video, my favorite food is, well, kind of changed now. I mean, that one was like the liver paste on the bread and stuff, but I really like their marmalades. Their marmalades are so good. Or the French hot dogs. So basically, it's like a hot dog with the bun all around it, and then you put sauce on the inside. It's actually really good, like the remoulade sauce. Have you made any friends yet? What are they like? I made a couple friends. I've made friends with some of the kids in my class. In my church, I've met 5 girls who live really far away though, and they're really nice. They have a lot of the same interests as me, which is kind of cool. A common go-to dinner on busy nights is mac and cheese in the US. What is the Danish equivalent? I don't really know. I mean, we've been having mac and cheese, but maybe the French hot dogs. I mean, those are pretty easy. All you do is boil the hot dogs and then you cook the buns in the oven. But I think that would be something like that. I'm not quite sure. We haven't really dove into that yet. But that could be something like that. Do they serve Danishes in Denmark? I don't think so. I think that's more of like a English thing, like in England. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen any, but they serve pastries. I know that. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Do teenagers approach learning to drive the same as the US? Church parking lots on weeknights and school parking lots weekends. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I've just seen some like student driver cars, but I don't really know, especially since you can't drive until you're 18 here. Like not even when you're 17, you have to be 18. So I haven't really looked into that since I wouldn't be driving next year. What is the percentage of kids at schools drinking soda? I don't really see a lot of kids drinking soda. I think they might have, well, like really the only sodas they have is Coca-Cola and this like drink that's like Sprite called Faxicandi, I think. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but that's kind of like the main go-to drinks because there's really literally not anything else. So I haven't personally seen any, but they might know with lunches. I'm not quite sure. In the US, we use Mr. and Mrs. to address teachers, much like any other individual during formal greeting. Do the Danish have a different special title or salutation to their teachers? No. They just go by their first name. So like, for example, if your teacher's name was Rachel or something like that, you would just say Rachel. You wouldn't say Mrs. their last name or Miss their last name. So yeah, all our teachers go by their first names, so I think that's super cool because it's super casual. And actually all the kids do like text their teachers more often than you would in the US, I think. How is the fashion different in Danish schools? It's not much different. A common fashion choice is like jumpsuits or like just the pants of the jumpsuits. So like, you know, the really big flowy pants. Those are really popular here. Also, black tights are very popular. So like you would wear like a tight little black skirt with black tights underneath it. Like I've seen a lot of people wear that. That's pretty popular, I think, from what I've seen. What do you miss most about Portland, Oregon, USA? I think I miss most is Red Robin. I really miss that. Or Costco, or Amazon Prime. Or garbage disposal, or big garbage cans, or big house. I mean, I didn't have a big house, but like it was bigger than the one we have here. Those are about the things that I miss about back in the US. It's pretty much it. And some of the foods, but I can't name them at the top of my mind right now. What kind of animals are in Denmark that aren't in the US? I mean, I don't know if these are probably in the US. There's just like, I mean, yeah, I think actually, I don't know. I don't think there's any that are in Denmark that aren't in the US that I know of for sure. There might be a couple, but not that I can do at the top of my mind. Are there movie theaters similar to ours? What other fun things do they do there? Are there to do? Are there bowling alleys? I think I've seen a bowling alley. I think that's pretty close by. I haven't been to a movie theater yet. I've seen a couple. They look pretty similar, and they probably are pretty similar, I would imagine, but like sometimes, you know, they dub the movies or something, so, but I'm pretty sure they look pretty similar to ours. What does your house look like? Well, I can't really show it right now, but basically we have entry, then we have a laundry room, and then a room, and then it's like all closed off the entry, and then we have the kitchen, then the dining room, and then the living room, and then we have my parents' bedroom, and then this little hallway with a bathroom, and then 2 bedrooms. That's literally the entire house. And then we have an attic where we can actually walk through. It's pretty cool. We walk up there and there's the boards, and we were like, if you step off the boards, you're going to fall down the ceiling. And that was actually kind of scary to think about. So those are all the questions I have. Thank you to everyone who submitted some questions. It was really fun to film this video, and I'll meet you back at the closing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you got some of your questions answered. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and hit that like button. And you can always ask me in the comments or any questions that you still have that might have not made it into this video. I made sure to get as many as I could in. Pretty sure I got all of them. But if you have any that you still have or something, you can just ask me and I can reply to that in the comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!